Hey friends, thanks so much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Katie. Please be sure to check out my channel, subscribe if you are interested in weekly yoga videos. For today's class, we are going to be doing a mandala flow. So we'll go ahead and get started here in a child's pose near the back of the mat. Toes, heels to touch, knees about hips width distance or a little bit wider if you do want to allow yourself to fall through. And just take a moment here to kind of settle in. Allowing your hips to be heavy, your belly to fall through, your arms outstretched. And feel free to allow your forearms to fall grounded. Just allowing yourself to settle in. Taking this moment here to arrive in the practice. Giving yourself a moment of gratitude for showing up here today and taking time for yourself. On your next breath, we're going to slowly move and pull ourselves into tabletop position. Then just take a moment here to circle out over your wrist, warming them up. Maybe a couple clockwise, a couple counterclockwise positions. Feel free to paw the ground. Move your fingers pointing towards the side of the mat. Move them towards your knees, rocking back and forth. No rhyme or rhythm here, just taking this moment to kind of notice what's going on in your body today and move. And feel free to move your spine too. Maybe some circles, cat-cows. Just want you to be free here. Let's take a couple more breaths. Then go ahead, find some stillness here. Tuck your toes, push your hips back and up into space, downward facing dog. Go ahead, bend your knees, come up high onto your toes. On your next inhale, we're going to roll ourselves towards a plank position. But once we get to our plank, we're going to keep going, dropping our hips down, moving ourselves into an upward dog position. Toes are tucked. Think about pulling the shoulders back, opening up the chest. And on your next exhale, bend into your knees. Push your hips back and up into space. Downward facing dog. We'll do two more like that here. Bend your knees, look forward on your inhale. Roll yourself into high plank. Try to articulate as much as you can slowly here. There's no rush. Then as you hit your high plank, we're going to drop our hips down. Open up our chest, pull our shoulders back into an upward facing dog. Exhale, bend into your knees, push your hips back and up into space, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, roll yourself into a high plank. Maybe noticing if you're able to move vertebrae by vertebrae here. As you hit your high plank, we'll drop the hips down, pull the shoulders back, open up the collarbones, upward facing dog with our toes tucked. And as you exhale, bend into the knees, push the ground away, push your hips up into space, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, pull yourself into high plank. Staying at high plank this time. From here, can you squeeze your glutes, engage your core, pull your collarbones open, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down to chaturanga in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly let go all the way down to the ground. Setting ourselves up for oscillating cobra. Tops of the feet are grounded. We're going to bring our Fingertips over to 9 and 3 or 10 and 2, whatever is comfortable for you here. On your next inhale, we're going to roll ourselves up. And exhale, roll ourselves down. Fingertips are there to support you, but I do want you to think about engaging your back body here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Tops of the feet are grounded. Inhale, roll yourself up. Exhale, roll yourself down. 2 more like that with your breath. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, down. Inhale, roll yourself up. And exhale, roll yourself down. Setting ourselves up for locust pose. I'm going to reach our arms behind us. On your next inhale, bring the shoulder blades on your back body. Lift your legs, reach your hands back as if you could touch the back wall. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, engaging that back body, holding it here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Setting ourselves up for one more here. If you would like to, you can clasp the hands behind your back. On your next inhale, we're going to rise on up. Remember, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your glutes, reach your toes. Opening up the collarbones here. Finding the engagement on your entire back body, holding it here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Go ahead, place your hands by your chest, tuck your toes. Exhale, push yourself into high plank. And then into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, we're going to bring our right knee towards right tricep. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, we're going to bring our right knee towards left tricep this time. Extend the right foot out towards the side. Drop your left heel down. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Fall in triangle. Think about pushing the ground away with your right hand, opening up your chest. Bring the left hand down. We're going to bring our right knee towards our right tricep. Drop the right foot down and rise on up into warrior 2. Inhale, push away. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, push away. We're going to pivot our right toes towards the side of the mat. Interlace our hands behind our back. And as you exhale, we're going to fold on over. Wide-legged forward fold with a clasp behind our back. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze together. Inhale, we're going to rise back up to standing. We're going to pivot our toes out now, heels in, sit into goddess pose. Find your depth here, thinking about lifting up the chest, engaging the glutes, and sitting as low as you can. Inhale, we're going to pivot towards the back of the mat here. So I'm going to bring our right knee down, face the back of the mat into a double bent leg lunge. Exhale, keep your hips where they are in space. And we're going to straighten into this back right leg. Inhale, we're going to bring our hands towards heart center, leaning ourselves forward into crouching warrior. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, we're going to bring our right knee into our chest, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, bring the right foot down. On your next inhale, reach the arms up overhead, Urdva Dhanurasana. As you exhale, we're going to bring our elbows down towards our hips, cactusing the arms, opening up the chest here. Maybe a slight back bend. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, we're going to bring our left knee into our chest this time. And as you exhale, we're going to kick and push. Kick your left leg out and imagine you're pushing something away with your hands. From here, we're going to swivel open, kick your left foot out towards the left side of the room, opening up your hip, moving into half moon on the right leg. Try to find your balance here. Opening up towards the left side of the room. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, we're going to bend into that right knee. Reach our left toes towards the front of the mat. Land them softly. And then move ourselves into Skandasana on the left side. Find your depth. Option here for hands at heart center, or reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, opening up your chest here. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, we're going to pivot towards the front of the mat, framing our front left foot. Reach our left leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. As you exhale, we're going to bend our left knee, step over and behind us for wild thing. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Any variation of wild thing's good here, whatever you're feeling. Remember to just ground into your right hand, finding stability. Inhale, find ourselves back at center, and exhale, downward facing dog. Moving back around here, inhale, reach the left leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, left knee towards left tricep. Inhale, reach left leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, this time, left knee towards right tricep. Extend the left leg out towards the side. Push your right heel down. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Fallen triangle. Ground into the left hand. Push your hips up towards the ceiling. Open up. Plant your right hand down, bringing the left knee towards left tricep. Drop the left foot down. Rise on up into warrior two. Push away. And as you exhale, settle in. Take a breath here. Inhale, straighten into that left leg, pivot the toes towards the right side of the mat. Interlace your fingers behind you. And as you exhale, forward fold with a clasp behind your back. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, we'll rise back up, release the clasp. Pivot your toes out, heels in, sit down low, goddess pose. Take a moment here in this goddess pose, and you think about pulling your knees out, squeezing your glutes here, lifting up the chest. From here, inhale. We're going to pivot our left knee in so we can face towards the back of the mat, double bent leg lunge. As you exhale, keep your hips where they are in space, straighten into that left leg as best as you can. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center, lean yourself forward, crouching warrior. Exhale, straighten into that right leg, warrior three. Inhale, bring your left knee into your chest. And as you exhale, we're going to step our left foot down to the ground, Tadasana. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up the chest. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, we're going to bring our right knee into our chest this time. Put your hands on your shoulders. And as you exhale, kick and push. Imagine you're pushing something away, kicking something away. Keeping where they are, we're going to open up our right foot towards the right side of the room. Imagine you're kind of kicking over something here, like a hurdle, to find ourselves in half moon on the left side, opening up towards the right. Find your stability here. Inhale. As you exhale, bend into that left knee. Reach the right toes towards the back of the room. Land as lightly as you can. And then we're going to find ourselves Skandasana on our right side. Again, find your depth here. Option here to put your hands at heart center, or if you would like to, place your right hand down, reach your left arm up, opening up. Inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to plant our hands, framing our front right foot. Push our right foot up towards the sky. And as you exhale, bend into that right knee. Drop over behind us for wild thing. Opening up the chest here, pushing the ground away with our left hand, reaching the right arm up and overhead. Inhale. As you exhale, we'll come back into downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, roll yourself into high plank. And as you exhale, take your vinyasa. Full push-up, drop your knees, drop your elbows, look forward. Inhale, pull yourself upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, beautiful work, everybody. All right, so we're gonna do that a couple more times, but with a little bit more pace. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, we're gonna bring our right knee towards right tricep. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, right knee towards the left tricep. Extend the right leg out, reach the left arm up, fallen triangle. Inhale, bring your left hand down, right knee towards right tricep. Exhale, rise on up into warrior two. Inhale, pivot your toes towards the left side of the mat, interlace your hands behind you. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise on up. We're gonna pivot towards the back of the mat, double bent leg lunge. Keep your hips where they are in space. As you exhale, we're gonna extend the right leg back, straightening into as best as we can. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center, lean yourself forward, finding ourselves in crouching warrior. Reach that right leg back, lift it up higher. Exhale, extend into that left leg. Inhale, bring the right knee into your chest. And as you exhale, step the right foot down, Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, Urdva Dhanurasana. And as you exhale, bring the elbows down towards your hips, cactusing the arms, finding an opening in your front chest. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, bring your left knee into your chest, hands towards your shoulders. As you exhale, kick and push. Inhale, we're gonna open our left foot, hurdle it over, something imaginary here. Keeping the left leg up, opening up the hip, and opening up our left arm towards the side of the room. Exhale, bend into that right knee. Reach the left toes back, softly, gently, with control, and then finding ourselves in Skandasana in our left leg. Again, feel free, hands at heart center, or land the left hand, reach the right arm up, opening here. Exhale, plant your hands towards the top of the mat, reach your left leg up, and then we're gonna land our left foot behind us, setting ourselves up for wild thing. Urdva Dhanurasana. Any wild thing is good. Find the opening, maybe find a little bit more space. Inhale, set yourselves up to come back. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, left knee towards left tricep. Inhale, reach your left leg up. Exhale, left knee towards right tricep. Extend the left leg out. Reach the right arm up, fallen triangle. Think about pushing the ground away, pushing your hips up into space. Inhale, land your right hand. Reach left knee towards left tricep. Drop the left foot down, rise up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten into the left leg, pivot towards the side of the mat. Interlace your hands behind you, and as you exhale, forward fold. Open up the shoulders here. Inhale, rise on up. We're gonna pivot towards the back of the mat into a double bent leg lunge. Keep the hips where they are in space. As you exhale, we're gonna extend into our left knee, finding length here. Inhale, hands come to heart center. Lean yourself forward, finding ourselves into crouching warrior. Exhale, extend the leg, warrior three. Inhale, bend the left knee into your chest. And as you exhale, we're gonna bring our left foot down to meet our right. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Find an opening here. Maybe feel the shoulders come down your back body. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come back to heart center. Inhale, this time right knee into our chest, hands on our shoulders. Exhale, kick and push. As you inhale, we're gonna hurdle our right leg over, opening up our right hip, stacking that right hip on top of our left, finding the stability here. Exhale, we're gonna bend into this left knee, reach the right toes towards the top of the mat, finding ourselves in Skandasana on our right. Hands at heart center, ground the right hand, reach the left arm up overhead if you like, opening up. As you exhale, we're going to plant our hands, framing our front right foot, reach the right leg up towards three-legged dog, and then move into your wild thing. It can be a traditional wild thing, or moving into wheel. Maybe noticing if there's maybe a little bit more space. Finding ourselves back in downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, rolling yourself into high plank. And then exhale, take your vinyasa. Any vinyasa is a good vinyasa. Feel free to skip it. But wherever you are, we're meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, right knee towards right tricep. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, this time right knee, left tricep. Extend the right leg out. Reach the left arm up, overhead, fallen triangle. Can you think about pushing the ground a little bit more? Maybe reaching the left arm back a little bit more, opening up the chest. Drop the left hand down, bring right knee towards right tricep. Step the right foot down, rise on up. Warrior two. Straighten into the right leg, pivot the toes towards the side of the mat. Interlace your fingers, hands, forward fold. Maybe sit, fold a little bit deeper here. Inhale, rise on up. Pivot towards the back of the mat, finding yourselves in double bent leg lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten into that right leg. Hands come to heart center, lean ourselves forward, finding ourselves in crouching warrior. Exhale, extend the left leg. Inhale, bring the right knee into our chest. And as you exhale, plant the right foot down. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, elbows come down towards our hips. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, pull the elbows down, feeling your shoulders on your back body. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, left knee onto our chest. Exhale, kick and push. Find ourselves opening up, moving into half moon. Exhale, bend into that right knee, reach the left toes towards the front of the mat. Slowly, with as much control as you can, as much fluidity as you can, find ourselves into Skandasana. Exhale, we're gonna bring our hands to the top of the mat, reach our left foot back and up, and then find ourselves left foot across and over the right side into wild thing. Maybe you're a little bit more open. Maybe you found some more space. Just notice it here. And wherever you are, return to downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, left knee towards left tricep. Inhale, reach left leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, left knee towards right tricep. Extend the left leg out to reach the right arm up, fallen triangle. Again, reach, push into the left hand, maybe reach the right arm, opening up the chest a bit more. Plant the right hand down, left knee towards left tricep, drop the left foot, and rise on up into warrior two. Inhale, straighten into the left leg, pivot the toes towards the side of the mat. Interlace your hands behind you. Fold on down on your exhale. Feeling the shoulders on your back body. Inhale, rise on up. We're going to pivot towards the back of the mat, finding ourselves in double bent leg lunge. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, straighten into that left leg as best as you can and keep your hips where they are in space. Inhale, hands come to heart center. Lean ourselves forward, crouching warrior. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, bend into that right knee. Oops, sorry. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, bring our left knee into our chest. And exhale, bring the left foot down to meet the right. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, Urdva Dhanurasana. Exhale, cactus the arms. Really feel the pulling sensation of pulling your elbows down towards your hips. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. This time, inhale, we're gonna bring our right knee into our chest, hands by our shoulders. Exhale, kick and push. Open up that right leg, open up that right hip. Slowly with control, moving ourselves into half moon. Feel free to bring your fingertips to the ground for a little bit more stability. As you exhale, we're gonna bend into that left knee. Reach the right toes towards the top of the mat, slowly with as much control. Finding ourselves into Skandasana on the right. Opening up here. Maybe reaching the right, left arm back. As you exhale, we're gonna frame the front right foot, reaching our right leg back and up, three-legged dog. And then finding ourselves in our wild thing. Wild thing. Urdva Dhanurasana, wheel pose. Maybe noticing again, how does your body feel now compared to when we first went through this flow? Wherever you are, find ourselves back in downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward as you roll yourself into high plank. And then exhale, take your vinyasa. Find a rhythm. Maybe linger in some spots that feel nice. And find ourselves in downward facing dog. Go ahead, drop your knees. Push your hips back, child's pose. Take a moment here. Feel the heartbeat in your chest. We've moved around a lot on the mat. Move forwards, backwards, to the side. Now this is the moment to find stillness. Last pose of effort here. Moment of reintegration. Options here to move into dolphin pose, traditional headstand, forearm stand, or if you're like, I'm done, feel free to just stay into your child's pose. Wherever you are, go ahead, find yourself. Maybe see if there's new space to explore. You're in a forearm balance, maybe exploring a hollow back. We've really opened ourselves up today. Wherever you are, holding here. Another 3, 2, 1. Slowly with control, find ourselves back down to the ground, and then slowly onto our backs. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated, just lying here. Go ahead, bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around them as best as you can. Find yourselves in this little yoga ball. Feel free to move side to side. It's kind of a nice lower back massage. Go ahead and release a couple options here. You can reach your legs up towards the ceiling, or if you would like to, move into plow pose. We're finding ourselves in a little bit more of an introverted space, countering the openings. Just breathing here. Then slowly, with control, exit out of your pose. Allow your legs to reach out long, arms to your side, finding ourselves in Shavasana. Finding a steadiness in our breath. Acknowledging the work that you've done. Acknowledging the work that you've done. You've moved a lot, explored a lot. I hope that you found some openness, explored new spaces. And I thank you so much for practicing with me today, taking the time for yourself. I look forward to seeing you again soon.